Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, Tony.
Tony.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? Has it been a busy morning for you?
You are the second person we're talking to, so thank you for waking up early. It's a little earlier where you are.
Yeah, it is. I'm in Dallas, Texas right now doing another junket, but I had to talk to both of you.
Well, thank you.
Luke, first of all, congratulations on Home is Where the Heart Is. Oh, talk to me a little bit about the premise of the show.
So the home renovation space is something that we're all familiar with. Let's be honest. We watch the home renovation show because we want to see the before and after, and that is definitely built into our show. But I think our show is unique in that we really need to spend time with the home, the history, and honoring the people that live in that home. We like to think of the home as like a sort of time traveling vessel, and the people that are in it are really kind of who we're interested in. So we spend as much time as possible really trying to get to know who they are and honoring who they are. And I think that sets us apart from most home renovation shows.
Olivia, as a fashion, as a decorator, a designer, do you believe that houses have memories?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like the walls hold the energy of the families that live there. Your home tells the story of who you are. It tells the story of your family history. That's what this show does. It's very story forward. I think that's also what differentiates us, like you said. Of course, there's beautiful designs and transformations, and you get to see Luke do his talented woodworking, which is amazing. But we really do lean into the stories of the families because, growing up, your home has a special place in your heart. It's where you learn to be who you are. You formed your identity there. You formed your closest connections with family there. So it absolutely holds all those memories within the walls. And we want to bring that out.
Especially something that happened in our show often was somebody who had built something or left something or changed something in the home was no longer with us, is no longer with the home or the family. So we really struggled, and there's a lot of emotion in how do we remove that thing, and are we removing the person that built it? So
For us, I'm an Italian. I mean, the kitchen is really like the center of the house. Is that true for everyone, or is it just
no, that's pretty
us?
universal. I don't care what home I go into, if somebody's throwing a party or just having a gathering, we all congregate in the kitchen. Like, I don't care how nice the living area is or how the host has set it up to make sure that everybody enjoys every part of the house. Everybody ends up around the kitchen island.
Yep,
it is the heart of the home, for sure.
absolutely, totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luke, it must be rewarding for you to finish a project and just watch the people who you've done this for respond to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And nerve-wracking because we want to make sure that they love what we've done for them. It's a very different kind of anxiety that I experienced. As an actor, you're always a little bit stressed, will I be liked? But when you make something for somebody, after they've invited you into their home, their most valuable sort of thing.
Yeah, their
most
personal
often,
space.
And their personal space.
Yeah.
So it was a different kind of stress. Every single time we did a reveal, we kind of held each other's hands.
Yeah.
Like, we hope they like this.
Are they going to like this?
Are they going to like this?
We did that thing.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to like that thing we did?
Totally. And we were never interested in seeing crazy reactions. We didn't want them to cry. We're all familiar with the famous disaster renovation shows that you can find on the other home design network. And we didn't want that.
No. We wanted, if tears, we wanted happy tears.
We wanted happy tears, that's right. And we got them.
And the show is so well done and so heartwarming. And I got to give you congratulations for your crew because they're just amazing people.
Yeah, they really did. And as always with TV making, there's never enough time, there's never enough money, and you were going. And they stepped up for sure.
They stepped up, they rolled with the punches. They were fun. They were just fun to work with.
Yeah.
They made the experience just that much more memorable for me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Olivia, are there people walking around this planet with just terrible taste?
Yes, absolutely. But that's why you have designers like us, right? That's why I have a job to help those people, for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody
How do you?
Well, everybody has a different skill set. Everybody has a different talent. Just like I'm not great at a lot of things.
Name one.
I can't build what he builds, and have it be functional and last.
Well, it's what you spend time doing, I guess.
So to answer your question.
Well, how do you educate people about wasting space or they've got the wrong feng shui, if you will, to the house.
Well, so you just tell them, I believe this idea will work better for you because of XYZ. You're really just trying to fulfill needs, right? And that's why they call you, because they have a problem and they need you to help them solve the problem. So if you can show people how your idea solves the problem, that sells it in itself. You don't have to do too much beyond that.
And so often it's just a matter of showing somebody something and pointing them in that direction, and they immediately go like, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put my TV in front of the window.
Right.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
you
idea.
don't know what you don't know. So
Right.
sometimes it takes somebody who does know to come in and tell you, not the best idea. Let's try this instead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Luke, I know we've touched upon it as we spoke, but what do you think audiences will take away from watching the series?
Well, I think, as I mentioned before, everybody wants to see a before and after. But I also think what's unique about our show is, many of the people watching or homes that we sort of entered into were familiar with the Hallmark sort of world. And they're familiar with that sort of warm embrace of the Hallmark world. That sense of coziness that people are kind of desperate for. And we're really kind of telling these specific stories of these families. So I think that people will maybe get to see themselves in the show in a different kind of way, especially as fans of Hallmark. They'll get to see themselves in the show.
Yeah. And from a design perspective, I'm hoping that people walk away inspired to do things in their own home that gives them that sense of belonging.
Yep.
Like, this is my space, because every home should reflect who you are as a person. It should reflect your family history. So we do some really neat projects with either artifacts, relics, heirlooms from families, and we display it in new and different ways. So I'm hoping that people walk away inspired to make their home really reflective of who they are.
Yeah.
Well, it's an amazing show. It's wonderful. I've got the rap, but I want you to go into Lacey Chabert's house and just redo it.
Wow, sounds like you've spent some time in Lacey Chabert's house.
Well, yeah, she just needs help.
Oh,
Anyway,
my
you
goodness.
guys.
Tell her to give us a call.
Yeah, totally. We'll do a crossover episode with her party show.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.